It's Sexy Fun Time.
It's Sexy Fun Time, Sexy Fun Time. Coach Betsy is here, oh boy. It's Sexy Fun Time and Sexy Story Time. A playtime filled with joy. Come get a taste of our new utopia. Love anybody you please. It's Sexy Fun Time. We'll have a great time. Make more happily.
Hey kids! It's Sexy Fun Time. And it's Sexy Fun Story Time.
All right.
Yeah.
Great, Coach Betsy.
Yeah. We are having a story with KB.
Hi.
And also, we're having a drink. Because we earned it. Didn't we?
That was a really rough practice.
We practiced hard. We were with the cheerleaders, the Glamorous-OmniAmorous Cheerleaders.
That was fun.
We were cheering up a storm for happily. Okay.
Okay, well,
But we worked up an appetite for liquor.
Okay, so today we're going to make one of my favorite drinks. It's a martini with gin, and I call it a ginger lime martini.
That's a nice name, but we can do better.
And we will, but not today.
Well, I'll be contemplating that while you tell us how to make it.
Okay.
Tell us how to make it, but
All right,
I
so we're
have
gonna start-
plans.
So the key ingredient is fresh ginger, and then I'm just gonna shave off a little bit of the skin before I grate it into my cocktail mixer.
Wow, that's a vegetable, isn't it?
Yes, it is, and it's very healthy for you. In fact, there are lots of medicinal qualities.
Excellent. We're having our vegetables now. Yeah.
Yeah, gin is prescribed for sore throats and to settle your stomach. You can
Gin or
have
ginger?
Ginger.
Oh, well, I think gin should be prescribed for that too, because isn't it made from
Oh.
juniper berries?
And lots of other botanicals.
See,
You're right.
healthy too.
So we're grating
Medicine.
the ginger, and this is sort of a coarse grate, but
It'll do.
sometimes it'll work. Sometimes some people like it coarser, some people like it finer.
People like all types.
That's right. For some people, they sort of like to explore different ways of doing cocktails. So
I like a good cocktail.
So after you,
Don't you?
usually.
In our polysexual omniamorous future, we'll have as many cocktails as we want.
Ooh, Coach Betsy, I think you're flirting with me.
Oh, well, yeah, maybe. But also, I am yearning after our polysexual omniamorous future.
Me too. Okay, so now we've grated, about a tablespoonful of ginger into our cocktail mixer. And next, we're going to add the lime.
Lime it up, baby.
Yes, ma'am.
This is a fruit.
Definitely.
So we're getting a full serving of fruits and a full serving of vegetables in one day.
In one drink.
In one drink, even. I don't really think it's a full serving of fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, we could probably have more than this.
But we did deserve it with all that hard work to spread happily for all Americans, for the kids out there. We're just trying to spread happily for the kids.
I think we're getting good at it.
We're working hard. And we deserve a break.
Okay, so I'm getting the juice of almost 2 full limes.
Oh, juicy.
This is going to be a good one, but the lime is essential.
Oh, it's a good one.
Okay. Now the main ingredient, as I said before,
Must
is
have that.
gin. Okay, so this is going to be, we're going to make enough for 2 drinks.
Oh, I hope so.
So we're going to
I want my own drink.
So we're going to have 2 shots of well, 4 shots of
I was going to
gin,
say, that's more than 2.
2 shots apiece.
Okay.
And then the second, sort of almost a secret ingredient, is the wonderful elderflower liqueur. And we're going to have 2 shots of that, just about half the amount of gin. This stuff is really special. In fact, this is this is basically yet another botanical that we're adding.
More vegetables.
That's right. And the last ingredient.
Yay! More vegetables. Yay!
And the last ingredient is triple sec. Just a very simple orange liqueur.
What? Did you say orange?
It's called triple sec, and it has orange in it. That's right.
Fruit.
Another fruit. This is basically a very, very healthy.
Yeah, I think this is almost like dinner.
So now we've got all the ingredients in the cocktail shaker, and we're just going to mix them up a little bit. Now, normally, this drink, what we would do now is that we would add several cubes of ice, and then we'd put the top over it, we'd shake it up, and then we would pour. But today, in honor of the big snowstorm we had a few days ago, and the fact that we have an abundance of snow around,
Snowpocalypse.
I went out and got some snow.
Oh, that was so nice of you.
And what we're going to do is make our own little snow cone drinks.
Oh.
And we're going to put snow in the glasses.
Happily. Oh, it's so happily.
Just nice, fresh, white snow from outside.
Nothing's more happily than snow drinks. Well, okay, there's a few more things.
A few more things.
A few more things. Okay. It makes happily, though. You can't deny that.
Absolutely not.
Oh, we have to come up with
See
a
what
new name.
happens.
Yes, a name. Lime-Ginger Snow Happily or something. We can do better than
How
that.
about Lime-Ginger Snow Happily?
Oh, that's so long and complicated.
Lime-Ginger Happily? Or Snow... I don't know.
I don't know. How about you guys come up with a name and send it in to us?
All right.
Oh, the kids can come up with one.
I'm sure.
Hey kids, we need a name for this drink. It should have happily in the name because just saying happily makes more happily, okay? And whoever comes up with the best name will get an official AFHI membership card.
Ooh.
Oh, in the mail. Yeah, for
That's
free.
really special.
Of course. Of course.
Okay, so here you are, Coach Betsy.
Ooh. Ooh, a straw.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Okay. Let's see. Whoa, I got some ginger there, baby. Woo!
What do you think?
Wow, it's spicy.
Mm-hmm.
It's spicy.
That's the ginger.
It takes me a minute to get used to this.
Ooh.
It's spicy and it's tart.
That's the lime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It almost tastes like medicine. So clearly I can have as much as I need. I like it. It tastes a little strong. If I wanted to make this another time and I wanted to make it a little weaker, what could I add? Could I add like some seltzer water?
Yes.
I think it depends on my mood. You know, sometimes I want a strong one, and sometimes I want to relax a little bit. So if I wanted to relax a little bit, I think this would be very refreshing if I added maybe half a cup of, maybe per this whole thing, half a cup of seltzer, like even with a flavor, like maybe you don't like this. He doesn't like this.
No,
He's very
that could
unhappily
be
about
fun.
this, tampering with his drink. But I think it could be very refreshing. It could be even healthier because it would be hydrating. Yeah.
I think it's a great idea.
I'll bring him around. I'll bring you around. So tell me about one of the times in your life when you used one of the 6 secrets to happily to make a situation better in the dating realm. So you remember what the 6 secrets are? So it's science, sex, psychology, culture, exploration, and games. Yay! Oh, you're good. You have them.
I remember once when I went on a first date with someone that I met online.
Online. What's that?
Yeah. Oh, that's when you use the computer to go.
I'm kidding. I kid you.
Oh, you were just kidding. Everybody knows what online dating is.
Yes. It's horrific. It's a horror. It's a horror show out there.
It works sometimes.
Yes, it does. It's a necessary horror
And
show.
sometimes it's a good way to meet somebody.
It is.
That you never would have met before.
Well, you might would have.
In any case.
Okay, tell us.
In any case, this was a computer date that I went on. It was a first date with a very nice young lady, and we sat down and tried to have a conversation. But it seemed that every time we started getting into a really clever conversation about something that we care a lot about, we find ourselves not on the opposite sides of the argument, but we found ourselves arguing sometimes details. And I thought, well, maybe if I would think about what might be going on for her, maybe she had a bad computer date before, or maybe I reminded her of somebody that she didn't like, and I thought, if I could just look at things from her point of view.
Ooh.
And
Psychology.
Exactly.
You use psychology.
Exactly. If I would just try to figure out what was behind some of the things she was saying, we could have a better conversation. And I did. And we talked. The conversation became much more relaxed. And I think she really heard me, and I began to hear her.
Oh, so sweet.
So I have to say that particular time, the secret of psychology really helped.
Psychology it's the central secret. You know.
So do you have a story, Coach?
I do. I have a story too. I can tell you. So, I do that thing too, that online dating thing. I think it's horrific, but I still do it, you know, because what are you gonna do? You gotta grab happily by the balls. Yeah. You gotta seek out happily in all the horrific forms that seeking out happily sometimes takes. You gotta do it. So I do the thing, and it's fine most of the time, but there's this thing that people like to do. It's called a coffee date. It's very, very popular. But I don't like the coffee date because I find it's like, it's a job interview. It's horrific. Yes, so boring. So boring. I get that some people want a cheap date. That's fair. That's understandable. That's not a problem. And I get a desire for some brevity. That's logical. Some brevity.
I think also people like to have a date where there's no alcohol.
Oh, that's fine too. I don't have a problem with that. No problems. No problems with any of those things. But it's the sitting across. I don't even sit at a coffee. I don't even go on coffee dates with my friends. This is not something I do. It's just not my thing. So I came up with a plan using the 6 secrets to happily. So because I found the 6 secrets to happily, whenever I have a conundrum, I go, how can I apply one of the secrets to this? So what I did is I now use the secret of games for all of my first dates with this online dating thing. So I suggest, instead of a coffee date, I suggest that we go to, say, miniature golf, or maybe pool, or even skee ball.
Ooh, you like skee ball?
Yeah, it's hard to find, but it's still out there. You can still find it.
I used to love it.
It's weird and cool, and it's totally fun to go play skee ball with somebody. It's like a very cool first date that no one else will do. Who does that? And it's not that they don't do it because it's not cool. It's because they didn't think of it. Yeah. So all of these things, any of these kind of game playing things, they're very cheap. They can be very brief. You can do them for half an hour. And my recommendation is, if you're uncomfortable and you need to get out of a date and you're really uncomfortable, just say that you're sick. Just say you're sick. Who cares? Just do it. It's perfectly acceptable. Just do it. So if you're afraid to go out with somebody because the date might last longer than 15 minutes, just go on a date that could easily last 30 minutes. Oh my God, it's not the end of the world. And then if you are really miserable and you feel like you just can't even spend the time. But the idea is to do something that is kind of fun and you could spend the time. Because why not? We're all humans, and even if you are not attracted to somebody, you can have a fleeting human experience with them.
Yes, you can.
You can connect with them as a human being. And you're more likely to do that if you're doing something active than if you're sitting across a table interviewing this person, like for a job. Who wants that?
Nobody does.
Will you try my idea? Will you try sometime going on a games first date sometime?
Absolutely. I think it's an excellent idea.
Well, this is my plan, and I want all Americans to try my idea who are in the dating world, okay? Don't knock it until you tried it. Try it and tell me what you think, because I guarantee it makes more happily. I'm prepared to guarantee that.
But what is the AFHI guarantee again?
Well, our guaranteed guarantee, it's no refunds ever. Yeah. But still, we guarantee that you'll get no refunds.
Of course.
Yeah.